Alright. I think everything's set up. The fuck? Oh. There we go. Feet down. Back. Administrator. Move further up. I don't know what I'm going to be doing today, but we're doing some Warframe. Woo! Alright. Damn. Wanted to play. I was thinking about playing Dead First Descendant, but I was like, nah. I don't know. How do I say this? Oh, I thought that was a new. Anyway, I guess the best way to say it is the game. The First Ascendant is like really frustrating, but Warframe kind of isn't. Then, then again, Warframe does have its problems. Like I'm literally playing the character with the most problems right now, but it's not frustrating in its gameplay. It's frustrating in like the bugs and stuff. With First Ascendant, it's frustrating in its core gameplay. That's what bothers me about it. I really don't like those balls. The balls irritate me. Also, what's a little bit irritating right now, actually, on Warframe is I got a coupon, and the coupon, how do I say this? It came a bit too early. So that's like one of the reasons why I was planning on not playing this today. Is the fucking... It just came too early. Which is very unfortunate. Hmm. Let's see. What do I play with? I want to go with the Atomos. Actually, no, I want to... let's try... Let's see if we can use a different frame. Who do I even use, though? Oh, Doc. Hey, Doc. Before you go to sleep? Oh, okay. Been a tiring day, I guess. I don't know. I think, it's kind of awful for me, too. Well, not awful, but like tiring for me. Not awful. Wrong thing. Okay, what are we trading? What are we trading? Oh yeah, hold on, hold on. I remember, hold on. Let me... Oh, mods. Let me do this. Ribbon. Let's get rid of... Burst laser. Catchment. No. Yeah, burst laser. I have a Gazo ribbon? Damn. Marlock, Front, Magistar. Synapse. I'm not gonna use the Synapse anymore. I'm keeping the compressor. Hind can go. Gaze, Catch Moon. Rattleguts. Yeah, Magistar has Incarnate. Hold on, let me see. Yeah, Magistar has Incarnate. I'm not gonna be using the Magistar Incarnate though. Okay, I'm ready. I do believe I got rid of 7 more? 7, maybe? I'm not sure. Let's see. Items. Let's go with... Fish. There we go. I think I got one more slot, or is it just one? I forget. It might be 8. I might have got rid of 8 ribbons. Oh yeah. Fish. I hope I can get the... Yay. Until whenever I have more space, yeah. Let me see. Oh. Thanks, by the way, yeah. You're welcome. Good night. Gonna see. So I want a couple things. Did I already get the things from Teshin? Oh, okay. Wait for someone. He's going to sell me a Bronco ribbon with crit chance, multi-shot, and toxin. Perfect for the shotgun and Bronco, yeah. I think my Bronco might be something I want to play with right now. That's a good idea. I'm gonna play with the Bronco. Do I need anything else? I know that like the build it does pretty well. So let's see. What's this? Oh yeah, that's good. She got a fat ass, a fat squish. Yeah. I'm thinking, let me think. Should I go with this? Okay, that is more damage. Let's see. Let's might change this out for this. A multi-shot is usually pretty good, but yeah. Let's see. Cause like ramping up the weapon can be difficult. I think that's the one thing that the reason why I don't usually use ramp up. After a while I start thinking, oh, it's too difficult to do for me to like constantly focus on. Well, let's go Mott instead.
Life support on the way.
Got turned around, bitch. Yeah,
another life support
shotgun.
capsule is now available.
Gotta have a multi-shot. What kind of allies are those? Oh, it's a Nidus. No, it's a Necros. Magnus Prime? No, unfortunately. I didn't see it, but like, I saw the thumbnail of a video. Apparently somebody made a video about the Magnus Prime. Yeah, I know. I know it exists. I just never used it. It's a new weapon? Wait, it's a new weapon? I thought the Magnus Prime was a old weapon. could have sworn it was old. You edit it with Barrel Kathir? Oh. Wait, does it come from Barrel?
The operative has just made their first
Or is it
discovery.
like, do you
Keep
get
up
the
the good work.
relics?
When you are ready, go to extraction.
Oh, so it's like straight up reform it. Okay, I see. It's so new the market doesn't have it? Damn. Where is this guy? Oh, there he is. Interesting. Hey, where's my crits? I could have swore I was doing red crits. He's gone? Yeah, okay. Thinking about my crits. There's the red crits. That was weird. Oh yeah, I didn't check this week's Barrow. I'm not entirely sure why I didn't check it, but I didn't check it. Hey, bro.
It is time.
Get booped, bitch. Get picked up by your ruddy bitch. Teshin, our former blueprint is about to expire in 3 minutes. I actually got the Umbra Forma. If I remember correctly. That's why I didn't go to Teshin earlier, because I remembered that I did grab it. I actually meant to make it. Oh, oh. You're standing in the light for a fool. Oh yeah, there's actually an Umbra Forma. Yeah. Umbra Forma blueprint. I actually made Jade with a single Umbra Forma, which is pretty nice. Except for her gun had like her secondary has like more than that. That's a lot of smashes.
Look what our Tenno operative just found. They could not do this without you.
This weapon takes a bit of ramp up. If I were to rank this weapon, this actually would get like lower usability. And sustainability probably not as much either. It kind of kills too fast. I'm coming. Night is doing Nidus thing. Get your stacks, fool. There we go. The Bronco Incarnate. Oh. There we go. I think I bought this Aquaman and oh yeah. Man, blasted that guy with status. What the fuck? I also saw that Earth Defense Force came out. Earth Defense Force 6 came out. I was actually interested in looking at it. I'm not entirely sure if I should though. And for one, it's getting mostly negative reviews. Number two, It doesn't have that much like customization that I would like. Plus, the only female character in that game is kinda eh. And I looked at her gameplay style and I'm like, yeah, I don't want to do that. But you know how I am, I play the bitches. I play the bitches because I like playing the bitches. But I'm not a fan of like being made to play the dudes. Because the dudes are just more viable.
We will all
The lady kind of sort of,
hold out as long
from
as
what
you
I've
can.
seen, is just like not that great compared to the others. I guess you have to like skillfully monitor her stuff. The new war completed. Space Bomb is back. Yeah, Space Bomb is back. That's good. Oh, what was that? Is that my washing machine? I think that was my washing machine. There we go. I chose Natala. That's a good choice. Yeah, it's a good choice. It's definitely like whatever one you want to choose. There's also skins for her, so you can put the skins. The thing is she's just gonna be called Natala from now on. Which is nice. I chose Margulis, I believe. So no those for me, yeah. You get Natala instead. Who basically is the same person. She just has 3 sets of voices in her head, and she chose one to lead the rest. Because she's a mixture between 3 people now. Oh, I'm used to using the Atamos, so I immediately took off my Incarnate, thinking that it was the better one. My bad. Hold on, let me fix that. Oh wow, heavy gunner. Remember correctly, punch through will allow me to make it bounce more often. Not entirely sure how that works, but okay. I should try that. Yeah. I know it's just stuck all the time. Yeah. Margaret is the one that Balance wanted, yeah. I think legitimately, yeah. He's the original. They used a mixture between Nata's parts and Margulis's body to make her. Technically, she is actually a Warframe, which is something that not a lot of people know. And she's like one of the original Warframes with the apocalyptic power. She's actually apparently the strongest being in the Warframe universe. She just doesn't do anything herself. She's a sentient mommy, pretty much.
The longer you fight, the more successful we will be.
You can also switch up her skin as well. I think I mentioned that earlier. When you talk to the mask in your room. And when you do that, you should be able to make her also look the colors that you want as well. God, I hate. Every once in a while, I'll think back to like going on Reddit, and I'll just like remember how much I fucking hate Reddit, and then I'll be all like in a bad mood after that. I'm just over here thinking about shit. Like mostly like Reddit really sucks. I hated that place. Well, here's the thing, it's like, it's cool to interact with people that agree with you. It's not cool to interact with people who disagree with you. If that makes any sense. Especially in the gaming community. In the gaming community, like all of them, it's just people who are really passionate about stuff. And when they're really passionate about stuff, they're gonna be really aggressive about their opinions. And that's like the thing. I hate that shit. It's like I'm over here just trying to discuss something and somebody wants to argue. Or something like, yeah, there's no... I'm here to prove that rivers are good, there's nothing bad with them. Yeah, it's like that. This fucking keyboard smash about how ribbons are the best thing ever. Meanwhile, like there's somebody else saying how like ribbons are like not good for every weapon. That's one of them. It's like when you say ribbons are not good for every weapon, they will actually have this thing where they'll throw a massive fucking tantrum about you not liking ribbons, and it's like, no, that's not what I said. Exactly. Yeah, it's like, that's exactly what it is. It's like, oh, weapons are good, are good. It's like, but like not for every weapon. It's like, no, they're good for every single weapon in the game. You're bad at the game. Blah blah blah. I'm like, what? Those three animals were a nuisance, a menace. Yeah. 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 Oh yeah, are you on that mission? Let's see. Owl, snake. Oh, those ones. Yeah. Oh no, he's a wolf. But yeah, the owl, snake, and wolf, they kind of suck. You actually have to fight them, not have to, but you can fight them again once you unlock the ability to do so. I think you should have another mission where you can unlock another character. And you can play as him too, but like, that's up to you. And the one thing about like, I've actually seen a conversation like that on Reddit, where somebody was like, I think ribbons are good, but not for every weapon. And somebody said, no, somebody actually did like get in there and start fighting, try to start a fight about like, oh no, ribbons are good for every single weapon. You don't know what you're talking about. And it's like, my dude. Like, yeah, you don't have to be so aggressive about everything when somebody disagrees with you, you know? Did you hear the game? Yeah. Oh, for some reason... Oh, I'm coming. Where'd you go? Oh, he's at extraction. Okay, I'm coming. Meow. My guy.
A valuable lesson.
Yeah, exactly what the, yeah, for some reason it blocks that. Is it correctly hidden? No, it's not correctly hidden, motherfucker. Anyway, yeah, it's like that. Or it's like, yeah, it's something you don't like, but it's like, over here, like, delete it from the game. It's like, what the fuck? What are you talking about? And they always gotta put words in your mouth when you didn't say something. I've done that before as well, but it's mostly because I'm heated. But I also misunderstand what they're saying. Yeah, some people say. Some people do say that. And what's another one? Oh yeah, actually, on that one it's like, actually the fun fact about that, Warframe had a finances team, and the finances team was the one that decided that the programming team that made your rally should ignore Pablo. Because the finances team basically said that she has no chance of getting us any money, so why have any effort? So they fired the finances team after the absolute fucking debacle that was. And Pablo managed to like step in and do something about it. But Pablo wanted her to be good. And people are like, oh, Pablo built her. No, he didn't. He was an advisor. And they completely ignored all of his shit. They completely ignored him because the finances team said it wasn't going to be worth it. But if you look at how many people were angry about it, like how many people wanted her to be good, and she wasn't, then you know it's like, yeah, fucking finances team deserved to be fired. Because they had financial advisors before that situation. And one of the reasons why they no longer have that is because fuck these guys. Oh no. What do these guys want? Let's see. I know this person, that's why I accepted it. I'm switching to Atamos because they're probably gonna bring me some bullshit. Helene. Da da da. Oh, sorry. Meow. 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 Meow, 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 meow,
Our
meow,
position
meow,
has been
meow.
compromised. Defend the cargo until reinforcements arrive.
Fucking your rally. Oh, Bingus. Wait. Oh, yeah. We're trying to get Bingus into Warframe. I forgot about that. Bingus the Dingus. Who they leveling? Dingus the Dingus. Da-da-da-da-da-da-da. I didn't do, okay. So, okay. Something I learned that was pretty interesting about, gaming in general is, do you know how people are saying, some people say, gameplay is king? Something about gameplay being king that not a lot of people really realize is that it's less about what it looks like and more about how it plays. Because if you look at how Warframe looks when you play it, Warframe looks really fucking stupid, right? But when you're actually playing it, when you're actually interacting with it, it feels really good. And that's what I kind of hope is going to happen for, Soulframe. Because Soulframe looks fucking awful. Like, it looks awful. But I'm hoping that it plays well, you know? If it feels good to play, then I think it should be a lot better, right? Another thing that I know from game things, like, one thing that is a lot more of a factor than people think it is the IP. So if Warframe, Soulframe is literally just like a shitty Dark Souls copycat, one of the things that might be able to save it is actually the fact that it's digital extremes. Because I have played a couple Souls-likes, and I can say without a fact without a doubt that Elden Ring, and not Elden Ring. What was the more recent one? I'm streaming. I might need you to filter my join. The panini makes it stuff. Soul frame looks great to me, maybe a little too much, and there's a lot of everything. It has its own charm, pretty much. That's the thing, is like a lot of people focus on like the visuals of things. But when it comes down to the visuals of things, it's not entirely that like that important, right? Because the visuals are like subjective to the masses, yes. But you know what's more subjective to the masses that's way more important is the way the game feels, right? Because a lot of the time, gameplay looks really dumb, but it's still like very, very enjoyable, right? Just look at, what's a good example? Oh, actually, you know, what's a good example? Monster Hunter Rise has this weird thing where the climbing mechanic is really, no, maybe not that one. Maybe not that one. Let me think. I'm trying to think of a good example. There's a couple games that are considered good that don't have very good animations, right? But I'm trying to think of which ones it is. Like, I guess like Borderlands 2, when Borderlands 2 came out, and you played the multiplayer, and you look at the way they melee. The melee looks really jank, and the movement looks really jank too. But the gameplay is so good that the game is a certified classic. Like, you don't have like the most realistic animations for meleeing and walking around or jumping or anything like that, and it's still good. And another example like that would probably be Halo. Like, if you look at like the animations in third person, they look really fucking stupid. But like, that didn't change it at all. People still played the game because the visuals of everything did not matter. It was the gameplay, it was the feel of it. It's hard to find examples because I really don't pay attention to the animations, really. I guess like you could probably say Mario. In Mario, all he did was jump up and down and butt stomp things. but that's a really old example. Actually, no, the new games actually would make sense. I'm trying to think, like, maybe Breath of the Wild would be a good example. Oh, when he swings his sword, it's kind of like he swings it left to right, but he also swings it in a way that looks kind of slow and stuff. It's kind of wonky a little bit. Bingus. At least Bingus hasn't gone down yet. Oh. Motherfucking Caliban of all things as well. Oh yeah, Caliban is getting up there. All of Gothic is terrible animation, but still mostly Europe and all. Many people have loved these games. I had a fun playing with it myself. Yeah, yeah, Gothic. Gothic is a good example. Because I haven't played Gothic, but I remember seeing gameplay of it, and the animations are pretty bad. But yeah, in Europe they love it. Hello, Tella. Hello, Tella. How's it going? I'm just chilling. Trying to think of examples of how, like, animations don't really make a game great. Because people were complaining about the soul frame animations, and I'm over here like, the animations of the game are not what's up. Gameplay is more about the feel. And also, the IP should also help a little bit. Because IPs also are really a lot more important than people think it is.
Reinforcements available. Do you choose to leave now or continue fighting?
And say something based on your experience. I saw your MR26. Yeah, I'm MR26. I used to be MR28, but I lost that profile. But yeah, I'm MR26. I love everything I eat dipping too. Okay. Okay. Let's see. What? For some reason, I wasn't able to hit that guy. Yeah, you can ask me something. Was it 28 or 22? I think it was 28. I was almost at level 30. There we go. Let's see. Let's see. Is Bubonical worth making? Yes, Bubonical is pretty good. Most people build for status, so it's probably a good idea to go with status and use the secondary fire. The secondary fire is a triple explosion, which makes it pretty good. Just put like raw damage, status, and specifically one of the damage types should be something that does damage over time, like heat is a good example. The explosion also is viral innately, so it's probably a good idea to put corrosive, to put both corrosive and viral. And then you're going to want to put heat. The heat mod, I believe, should be a 90 instead of a 60-60. But if you're able to make corrosive and heat, you should be able to do a lot of damage. Although, I would suggest getting a hold of Jolt, not Jolt, the 60-60 for electricity, which should help you out. But yeah, Bubonico is good. I haven't gotten the Bubonico in this profile, but I know when I had it before, it was one of the best weapons I had. What are you thinking about Latum as second weapon? Latum is a really good weapon, but I think from my experience with it, there are better options that people don't really think about.
Do you choose to leave now or continue fighting? That's the last of them. Objective is secure. Let's go home.
And it's mostly because of the usability of the weapon and the fact that the amount of damage that it does is not like unreachable by other things, you know? The let's see. Let's no. Let me know when you're getting back on. There we go. La 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 la. Oh, one thing about the Latum. Let me see if I can show it to you. There's a. So this one right here, Devouring Attrition, it doesn't work on acolytes. So if you want to use it as an acolyte killer, if you ever get to that part, is you're gonna want to use this instead, because this is the one that works on them. This one is not. This one just doesn't work on them. Kind of want to try it again. Why is it blast? Why is it blast? What? That's weird. It was blast for some reason. So, you suggest which one? So, I would suggest that you go with this one. It's more universally friendly for stuff. And stuff like that. So you want to go with fire rate, magazine reloaded when holstered, mostly because like there isn't anyone. Yeah, there's that one. There's nothing that you want. You want to go with headshots build Martin Carnan to get Martin Carnan, and you want to go with overwhelming attrition. The way you would build that is actually with critical, or you would want to roll with like your ruddy or something. But the secret is to not go. You do not want your critical damage to go above 100%. And keep in mind you're hitting with a lot of bullets, so you're guaranteed to have a non-crit with non-status. Yeah. Let's see. Kind of want to show this.
Life support has been cut off. They're trying to choke you out. Hold on. I'm sending auxiliary life support.
I'm coming. That guy went down fucking fast. Where is he going? Oh.
Life support incoming. I've delivered a life support capsule to the area. Activating it will buy you more time.
Why do I have so much crit? Oh.
Get ready for a capsule.
I know why I have so much crit. I'm using the wrong Urale.
Additional life support has
I'm
arrived.
using the one with the orange shards on her. Not what I need to do. Overwhelming. Oh shit. Argon crystal. Oh, nice. Unfortunately, my Urani has more than 100% crit chance because of her passive. Not passive, but because of the Archon shards I have on her. So I'm gonna have to swap her out.
The operative has just made
I
their
have
first
another
discovery.
Urali,
Keep up the
which
good work.
should be good.
Extraction is available if you need it.
What we're gonna do? Okay, let's see. I want to go. Da 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 da. I wish the Onos worked with you, really. Let's see. Just wondering which Warframe do you play as a main, even though you're 26. I play Urali. I main Urali. Urali has been my main for a long time. I think I started playing her on day 1 and actually liked her. So like the weird story about that completely is that people were saying that she wasn't like good, but I was like super excited for her because when I was like first starting off as a Tenno and I saw my first dev stream, I saw artwork that had her, so I was like, oh, I hope they really make her into a frame. And fast forward into like now, or I guess like when she came out, she was announced, and I was like, yes, I'm really excited for this. And when she came out, it was really bad. And people were basically saying like, don't ever play this frame because she's bad. And I decided to choose her as a hate pick, specifically. Just because, like, I was excited and I was like, alright, I'm choosing her as a hate pick. And then I actually enjoyed her. Like, I actually enjoyed playing Urali. And so the more and more people were like, don't play this frame, she's trash, the more and more I clung to her, essentially. So, yeah, I basically just clung to her more and more. People told me not to play her. But that's the thing, is like a lot of people were just like aggressively saying not to play her. And I was like, I'll play her because I want to, right? Because I truly believe that if you're gonna be playing a video game, you should be able to do whatever you want. Because that's like part of the fun of video games, is being able to do that. So I've always kind of sort of like played Urali since the beginning. However, I will say I'm not one of those people who won't say that there's problems with the frame. I know there's a lot of problems with the frame.
Activating it will buy you more time.
But when it comes to like when the problems aren't happening, like when the glitches aren't happening, she's still like a really good frame. If you know how to build her.
It will be a perfect.
Cause like that's like the secret to that. It's like you gotta know how to build her. And you gotta know what exactly her strengths are. Because a lot of people don't really know what the strengths are of the frame. She's actually a weapons platform. And a lot of people keep trying to nuke with her abilities, which I wish she could nuke with her abilities, but she can't. Not in Steel Path anyway.
Life support on the
I mean, she barely nuked in the regular. Oh, what's happening? What's happening? Why is everybody leaving?
Life support on the way.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. I think I might be the only Urali main. Actually, yeah, I might be the only Urali main I know.
Another life support
Everybody else
capsule
likes,
is now available.
not everybody, but like most people I know like Urali, but they don't main her. I main her so hard that I bring her into everything. I bring this bitch to everything I feel like, so that goes to show how much I like her. Was that 2 million shot? Nice. 4 million. Ooh. Hit him. There we go. kind of wish this was a little bit faster, but I get why it's not that fast. I remember the last time I did your running this mission, I did it in like 45 minutes. I think that's kind of like a personal record. I did a video as well, which I took my time explaining what to do.
Operative is making progress. This will help our cause. When you are ready.
No, it's one of my least liked videos because I kind of sort of didn't want to do it. I started playing Burst Ascendant when it came out, just because like I wanted to play more games. And I actually found that Volby is pretty good. Oh, 5 minions. Nice. He's actually like my favorite character, Volby. You thought it was shit? Yeah. You just gotta know how to build it. Specifically, this is like good for your rolling. A 7 minion, holy shit! But yeah, so the secret to it is it's multiplicative damage, which means the status, or the galvanized status, multiplies the damage you do. And it multiplies the base damage, essentially. So what that means is if you're doing like if you have a mod on it and it does like 1,000 damage, it multiplies the 1,000 damage instead of adding to the multiplier. So that basically means you're gonna want to put base damage on this. If you don't put base damage on it, it's not as good. 6 million. Yeah, there are people who think this is bad, but if you know what you're doing with it, it's pretty good. The one thing is that you can't use the incarnate form on Mariluna. I just checked into, which kind of sucks because it's actually really good with the incarnate form. Plus, I have Archon shards that are allowing me to do red crits, which is actually also Arcane Avenger as well. So I'm stacking up a lot of crit. I don't know if that was the Onos or if that was the Frost that's with me. I know I hit him a couple times. I also used Urani's first ability, which is a multiplier. Actually, I remember nobody's ever talked about this yet, but DE made it to where viral and damage multiplication are separate from each other. Damage vulnerability is separate from each other. So that means you can now stack viral and damage vulnerability.
The more successful we will be.
So yeah. It's actually pretty good. Outside the main Onos, if it's too much damage like that, damn, yeah. It's specifically really good with Urati and maybe Gyre too. So basically you do want to have like a crit frame. I also have 4 orange Archon shards. So if you don't have that, you might only be able to orange crit, but that's okay. The orange crits are already doing a lot of damage. So that's mostly where I'm getting my damage from, is the orange crits. Plus, in my experience, the difference between a red crit and a orange crit is not actually that huge anyway, because of this thing called diminishing returns. Essentially, a red crit adds like 50% of the damage instead of doubling the damage. Because it's just stacking the multiplier again. So it's probably okay to do orange crits. Yeah. I'll probably show you my build again as well. I know one thing that I learned from Urati is she basically it's like this. She saves certain weapons. 7 million. But she can save weapons and make them better than they should be. It's really the power of moving the crit to the next tier, which can be really valuable. Especially since she can technically force a lot of weapons to crit in the first place. Except for the Stug, which has like a 1% crit chance, or I think it was 5, I'm not sure. Not entirely sure why my violence wasn't wiping my abilities, but okay. Got him. Where's my drone? I want my drone to hit him so I can get him fully galvanized, but 15 million, holy shit, 17 million. Oh, I think that's because the other guy is priming them for me. That's the thing is, like, you probably want to go with a drone who primes. Because technically, part of this is because I'm priming them first. Yeah. That's actually something. Could you please share your Onos modding at the end of the map? Yeah, that sounds good. I'll do that. I also show my secret to why the damage is so high, but also really inconsistent if you really think about it. I think it should be existing here. I'll probably show the whole setup as well, just so you can get a feel for, like, the entire thing. But you don't have to do the whole thing. You can actually copy this with a gyre or a Zephyr. Oops. There we go. It's so powerful I can actually wipe out Mero Luna with if I accidentally hit the bubble. Whew. There we go. Actually, let me try something. Oh! Whew. If I do bubbles, I do like 12 million.
Extraction is ready.
Let me see if I can grab this.
Life support has been replenished. Life support activated.
Oh no. There we go, 6 million, 80 million, oh. Not 80 million, 800,000. Oh, yeah. And it also helps that I'm running with a frost. Oh. I think you might be able to screenshot the build as well, so you can copy it. There's gonna be 3 builds in total. Yeah.
Look what our Tenno operative just found. They could not do this without
19
you.
million. What? No, that's probably 19,000. I didn't kill him, that's why. Somebody, I was saying like earlier that like I'm essentially an average player because I am not like a super like no lifer. Does that make any sense? I am not like the best player in the world. But like somebody mentioned how I do like millions of damage in videos. So I'm actually far from an average player. I'm over here like, I'm average, but I think average is probably not entirely.
Foe, so you
Average probably isn't what it is. I mean, not above average, that's what I meant to say. I'm above average, but I don't think above average is actually what it is. But, I mean, I'm not like the greatest player. It's probably just humidity. Or, I think, yeah. I'm not gonna say I'm like the best player ever. I'm not like the best Hirale either. So, okay, so here is the Onos build. That's the main one. So with the Onos build, you want direct damage. So you want, they call it front-loaded damage. So you want a Hornet Strike. You have the secondary Merciless, Galvanized Diffusion, Galvanized Shot, Frostbite, Pistol Pestilence, Creeping Bullseye, Anemic Agility, and Primed Heated Charge. The Primed Heated Charge is so you can be able to proc heat more often, and to make the heat big enough to actually kill as well. There's also this, which is the incarnate form. Yeah. And then, oh yeah, the primary Merciless for reload speed. And what you're gonna want is, you're gonna want Rapid Wrath, Rapid Reinforcement, Lethal Lance, and Impaler's Ferocity. If you're able to get enough, if you're able to get headshot consistently, you can also go with the consecutive headshots one. Yeah. And then with the Yareli, she has Talforged Topaz, 4 of them, and an Armor Shard. The Armor Shard works on Maraluna. You can also use a Gyre with high power. And also this is like her build. It's a really expensive build, but you don't actually need to like build her like this. Also, you don't need to use her in general. But yeah. It's a really expensive build, actually. I'm hoping that her prime comes with the slots that I need, or it might be even more. Yeah. Okay. Oh, also, Arcane Avenger will actually help as well. That's how I was getting the red crits, is the Arcane Avenger and her passive. Arcane Grace is really good too, but you can roll whatever you want when it comes to the frame. Oh yeah! Dude, I forgot. So, what you're gonna want to prime enemies for the millions of damage is a burst laser modded like this with frost, with viral and heat, with irradiation as well, with accelerated isotope. And then you're gonna want this. Specifically, you're gonna want, where'd it go? This one right here, Manifold Bond, on a Dirgia that has Arc Coil, I believe. I think it's Arc Coil is what you need. Arc Coil and Manifold Bond. That's like, it's a whole entire setup that allows you to get this damage. So, just Manifold Bond and Arc Coil on a Dirgia. I'm not sure where you get a Dirgia. I think it's from a Tenno lab. No, it's from the one of the labs. Maybe a little bit expensive, I guess. Yeah, it's gonna be a bit expensive. That's the thing, is like, if you want to do like damage of a YouTuber or a streamer specifically, you kind of sort of need to put as much effort as they put into it. But you don't really have to. When it comes to the Onos, the Onos, I guess, like, you don't really need to have this right here, because technically I actually got the modding wrong. You kind of sort of, you need only four forma at most. With the drone, which is like the key to this, I believe you only need 2 mods, and then the other mods are completely up to you. And you do have to use burst laser though, which means you're gonna have to figure out how to get a hold of a burst laser. I think you have to use, is it shade? I think it's shade. Yeah, because Prisma burst laser is the thing. So you have to have shade. Yeah, and you get a hold of a shade and Dirgia. A lot of people are like, oh, you gotta like, yeah. A lot of people are like, you gotta use a dog, and I'm like, no, I'm not gonna use a dog. I'm gonna use Dirgia. Dirgia is the one of them that works really well. But specifically, I brought, what do I call them? Impact, Puncture, and Slash, or IPS. And Impact, Puncture, and Slash is part of why I do so much damage, because I'm hitting an enemy that has 6 statuses on them. I think accelerated isotope is also going to be a little bit of a pain in the ass too. Let me see. Anything else? I think we're good. This is a really big weapon, I noticed. good combinations with your Warframe, yeah. And the thing is even if I didn't stream, I would play like a streamer. Because I like mid-maxing mods and stuff. I also probably wouldn't play as often though, that's the thing. Because whenever I play games, I turn it on, do some missions, and then hop off and do something else. I guess it's like I'm a social gamer. So I either have to have somebody watching or playing with me. Stuff like that. Let's see. Let's use another weapon. Actually, what I could probably do is I could probably go to another type of mission type. Which mission type do I go to? I don't want to go disruption because I don't like disruption. Let's see. Do we have a alchemy, void flood? Cougar with void flood? What? Oh, it's a Zeramin, that's why. Okay. Oh, what is this? Corpus Amalgam? That's weird. Let's see. What, did the Grenier have a unique symbol too? Cuba Grenier, Cuba Grenier, Cuba Grenier. Oh, okay, they do have a unique symbol. Alchemy for the Murmur. Should I go alchemy? I should go alchemy. Alchemy. The thing is, I don't really need anything from here. Oh, did I? Oh, Nature Cells. I'm gonna go do Nature Cells. Because I didn't do Nature Cells yet. I used to be a Zaku main. Back when Zaku was first out. Not first out, but like a little bit after. I mean, it's right after Zaku's rework. I wonder what someone like you who has finished everything in the game does. For me, there's actually two things. Playing just to play. That's one thing. And the second one is making everything viable in Steel Pass. So basically, if a weapon is if I have a weapon, I make it viable. So essentially, I still have a goal, and that goal is reachable. But like, that's basically what it is. Although, yeah. Making the weapon viable is a really good way to do it. I like mid-maxing, that's why, but I don't really like meta. So what I do is I make something that's not considered like meta into something that can contend with meta, you know? Oh yeah, let me check the The deep alchemy, yeah. I haven't done that in a while.
Several experiments are threatened by the murmur as they near completion. We shall protect Master Entrati's good works via a 3-phase response. Prepare well. Before the foe is laid low, we shall not return.
Yeah, I think that one's probably too frustrating. I know what it is. It's similar to
You in the mood for a little?
It's similar to that other mode.
Let's go. Nice.
It's called Circuit. There we go. It's similar to Circuit. Oh, I saw that way too late. My bad. Put your cats here. Oh, you might be able to get in. Oh no, never mind. I think we're full. Oh, we have one more slot. Hopefully you might be able to get in here. No. Okay, never mind. Conductive. Oh no. Nice step.
Take your key glyphs and get to it. Come on. Only one way out of the anchor hold. Use that terminal. That was the easy part. Now you have to find the Netrus. Albrecht left terminals coded with partial coordinates in these halls. Yeah, even he got lost down here.
There we go. I run into things a lot, however, I know. Oh my goodness. Oh. That was weird. It froze for a little bit. I was all confused why it was yellow. I know it was yellow. I know why it was yellow. Nope. I have to continue going.
Is it. Use the key glyph and get ready for whatever happens next. I was afraid of this. Netrocell's security system won't open with all the uglies around. Clear them out and make sure the system can see you doing it.
Make sure the system can see you doing it. That's the main thing. I wasn't paying attention, and I I grabbed the conductive one. The conductive one is really bad for your ready. That was weird, he wasn't getting hit. I see how far as I shoot. Damn. There we go. Oh yeah. Oh, apparently he got some jade eggs to misses. What? I wonder if they're ever gonna fix this glitch.
Necromites are slowing us down. Find them, smash it.
I missed. I got confused. Damn it! Did I get any stomps? This is the one thing about Necrocells I don't really like, is that the conductive, what you call.
Keep thinning them out.
I don't know why my buff isn't showing up. Oh, there it is. It's the last one. one on the far bottom right, left, right. Okay, let's see. Hopefully I can find him this time.
Necromites! Trying to lock this thing down. Take him out. We ain't got all day.
There we go. Oh, that's not letting me. There we go. I think I got one shot. Ooh. Legitimately, one of the things that I was actually weirdly enough fantasizing about a while ago, or I guess lately, is like collaborating with other YouTubers, because I know like that's usually how people get big. When he said that, my thing is like, I don't know. I was considering it, but the only people I do have to collab with are people I don't know, or people I do know, if that makes any sense. I think legitimately the people I know, collabing with them might not be as successful. But people I don't know, collabing with them might be a bit embarrassing. Because like collabing with someone you don't know, you don't even know if you're going to be able to like vibe well, you know? So it's best to like get to know them first. But every single time I go into another VTuber's thing, I don't ever talk to them, if that makes any sense. Because like, there's a few VTubers that I've actually come across that I've actually started talking to. But like, I haven't talked to any of them in a while, actually. Actually, I think I might be able to show you guys something later. I'm not sure if it's still a
Collect
thing.
your necromech from the dispenser at your convenience. Give them hell.
I do not want my necromech, because my necromech isn't as strong as my Urale. And they kind of fix Urani's thing where she has to stay still to pick up stuff. But the way they did it is you can only do that when you're host, which is unfortunate. I don't know if that's me or my mouse, but it's very twitchy when it's going side to side slowly. Yeah, it's probably me. I don't actually have a mouse pad. I have it on my raw table. Let's go, Titania. You can do it. She got the zooms. Where's she going? Oh, she's going up there. Ugh. Yay. Okay, let's see. Let's get Butchie Cat in here. Butchie Cat. Oh, Jazz is playing. I appeared in Necha, the Cambion, what's it called? The Necrolist? That's what it is. I appeared in Necrolist instead of here earlier.
Must make the best of things.
Butchie Cat. Titania.
I was thinking, hey, go with the herd, you know? Perfect.
Actually, speaking on the Spectrum Syndicate, I actually thought they were a bunch of autistic people at first, and I found out from watching recruiting chat when they actually came up and like recruited, they're actually LGBTQ. And I was like, oh, I thought they were autistic. Yeah. But the one thing is like, weirdly enough, I'm not a huge fan of like announcing that you're fucking retarded. Even though I myself am like absolutely one of those people.
Pick your poison, pal.
I think it's like, I don't know. I don't find pride in being autistic. And people who find pride in being autistic are weird to me. So, yeah, I don't really feel pride when I talk about it.
Long way out of the anchor hold. Use that terminal.
I feel kind of like the opposite, actually. I feel shame. You know?
Take your key glyphs and get to it. Come on. The Netrocell is deep in this lab maze.
And the thing is, like,
Get control of a few terminals. That'll help you zero in.
I guess it's like a weird thing of like, I guess like people shouldn't feel shame about who they are, but like it's hard not to. I see all these movies and TV shows and stuff, and I see the person that's on there, and I'm just like, I know the biggest candidate for me feeling shame is actually this guy named Chris Chan. Knowing that he's autistic makes me nauseous, you know? Especially since like one of the big things that I've actually seen him do that is a huge no-no for people like me is he blames a lot of his bullshit on him being autistic.
That's the metro cell.
That's like the thing that I
Security's breaking out.
have the
The
most
metro
shame
cell
about
doors
when it
won't
comes to that.
open.
It's like,
Clear
oh,
uglies around the entrance.
I do horrible things because I'm autistic. It's like, no. It could be a reason, but it's never an excuse. There's a difference between the two. A reason and an excuse are separate from each other. Because you can have a reason for doing something that doesn't excuse the bad behavior, you know? It's like saying, oh, the dog bit somebody. Oh, it's just a dog. Yeah, it is just a dog. Who bit somebody? You know? It's not acceptable behavior in a society to bite somebody as a dog. There's actually something I heard of called masking, where they essentially like pretend that they're not broken or something like that. And yeah, there's fatigue with it, but like you gotta be able to choose the right time to be super ism, you know? You can't just be super ism in the middle of public, you know? You might be able to do it in private, but like, or on a stream is actually a good way I do it. On my streams, I'm super ism. Where the fuck? And when I'm on private calls with my friends, that's when the ism starts going out. That shit is great. If you ever like run into my private conversations, you'll be all like, "What the fuck did he just say?" I say stupid shit when I'm in public and when I'm in private. I say like super stupid shit.
Keep thinning them out.
We do not want a necromech right now. Oh my god. Yeah, I actually just thought of that's super true, but super fucked up at the same time. So you want to know what's like a really good like source of personal growth? Is shame. Where it's especially like in a society. Like, never underestimate the power of shaming somebody. It's I mean, it can be super inappropriate if you do it for the wrong thing, like something that's super minor and super like, like super minor, like something like really stupid, but something that's really extreme, like what's a good example? Oh, wishing death on somebody. Oh, is like a huge example. That's something like you should probably be publicly shamed for. Because that's, like, it should never come to violence, you know? Especially that specifically. I mean, you could wish for somebody to get like to get, I guess, like blue balls or something. That's almost completely harmless. You should get blue balls there. What do they call it? Ball busting? Yeah. Or like stuff like that, like lose their job, that's another one. Losing your job isn't like entirely like the most worst thing. But it depends on your job. But it should never come to violence, I don't think. That's something you should get publicly shamed for. Because that one is super inappropriate.
Anyone in here? I want to know why. Nothing about Albrecht? Okay.
They ain't hear my neighbors talking.
Next time.
What is up with the bottom of my shit? It's sticky for some reason. Yeah, it's sticky for some reason. I need to rub it. If I can get the stickiness off. That's better.
We've had a few setbacks, but we are going to crack on.
He doesn't even call them minor. They're just setbacks. Interesting. I want to change to Atamos. Atamos sounds fun. Well, actually, one conversation that I've actually had before is somebody was like, they should bring back bullying, right? And the thing I have, the thing I believe about bringing back bullying argument is bullying is not productive. Because bullying is just somebody who chooses a target and is like an asshole to them in order to make them have a bad day. But there's a difference between that and punishing somebody, you know? Or humiliating somebody for doing something wrong. Because like when it comes down to it, what they're looking for is like punishment, right? But bullying isn't a form of punishment. So like the thing is, like whenever somebody's like, oh, you need to bring that bullying, it's not productive because
to leave the anchor hold.
Like that's just actually talking as a bullied kid. I was bullied by teachers, students, family. Like bullying was a part of the way I grew up, right? And I came out fucked up. So I say bullying is probably not what you're looking for. I think what you're looking for is like punishment, you know? Shaming is what it is, right? You would say bring up people who never been bullied before. Exactly. You look at the people who say bring back bullying, and they're always like the most, I hate to use this word because it's tied to some bullshit, but they're always the most privileged people. The people who have seen no bullying at all, right? And when it comes down to it, bullying is just like not productive. It's just somebody choosing someone and hurting them because it's part of like what they want to do that day. There's no productivity tied to it. So I truly believe that what people are looking for is punishment for their wrong
Ready
action.
for whatever happens next.
Because like
I was afraid of
a lot of
this.
the time when somebody
Next
does
cell
something
security
stupid on the
system
internet, it's
won't
because
open
there's
with all the
too
uglies around. Clear
they
'em
haven't
out
been punished from
and
doing
make sure
stuff
the
like that.
system
Like
can see you
I
doing
actually became a lot more reasonable and logical after the Reddit situation, because I was, you know, punished for saying something stupid, right? So I stopped, you know, saying something stupid. But like bullying has no rhyme or reason. That's like the reason why it's bad. There's no reason behind the bullying. It's just that's what happens, you know? I don't know. There's one thing that I actually learned that is pretty interesting. A lot of the people who do stupid shit on the internet, they're actually bullied kids. Because basically it's like they feel like their ideas are supported on the internet because nobody really bullies them. And that's why they say something stupid like that, you know? But if you're punished for saying something stupid, you would stop saying something stupid because people associate punishment with something you're not supposed to do, right? But a lot of the time, people who have been bullied have this thing where they associate public, you know, hazing, or like not hazing, but public humiliation as bullying, when in actuality they just did something stupid, you know? It took me about 3 weeks to realize that what I was saying on Reddit was stupid, because I sat there and I thought about it logically. But for the longest time, I thought I was being bullied. I still hate Reddit though, because when I look at it, I also was being bullied at the same time, if that makes any sense. People saying don't use Jarate because she's trash and you're trash for using her, and she should be removed and you should be too. Stuff like that. So there is bullying in the internet. It's just like, you know, it's tied in with people publicly punishing you and stuff. I don't know. It's a weird conversation because there's a lot more nuance to it than I'm letting on. And those are the conversations that are really difficult to explain. Are the ones with a lot of nuance. But the thing is, like, nothing's as simple as black and white, you know? There's always shades of gray. But the one thing that is somewhat black and white is that bullying just isn't very productive, you know?
Are slowing us down. Find him, smash him.
go.
Brett was hiding.
Stars,
Get back to the
yeah.
sanctum. Not what I was looking for. But if you're happy, I'm happy.
Yay, he's happy. Oh. I had gas for some reason. Can I emote on here? No. I wish I could emote on the board. Where you at? Where you going? There we go. There we go.
Well done, lads, well done! I dare say the murmur is quaking in its ambulators. Oh, what with the hiding our
Samples over here, if you please.
You in the mood for a little... Hi. For an old guy to... Okay. Yo. Let's go. Works for me.
GG.
I was thinking... maybe we can be devolved. Back to what we were. Maybe I could live with that. Simplicity, you know? Nothing complicated upstairs. No demons. Alright, design the Netrocell's key glyphs to hobble anyone carrying meat for the lab's defenses. But those same defenses will see you as undesirable. Easy come, easy go. To lead the anchor hold, you need all four
Gina
key
Onos,
glyphs.
new main. Thanks to my friend
Good
and
luck.
showing for your modding. Yeah, you're welcome. Also, if you want to
Got your
switch
glyphs.
to the one
So,
that uses the
hit the terminal to exit into the labs.
the secondary, the incarnate, you just have to swap the last one to the one that gains crit chance and crit damage. But that's up to you.
That was the easy part. Now you have to find the Netrocell. Albrecht left terminals coded with partial coordinates in these halls. Yeah, even he got lost down here.
Yeah, that's like, nope. Da, 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 da. Got stuck. Oh, what? I'm lost. Oh, here we go. I got it. I don't want to exploit you actually enough for me to out. No, it's fine. I like teaching people. It's something that I kind of sort of ended up like really liking ever since I started taking my streaming seriously. Is I love teaching people things.
is it. Use the key glyph and get ready for whatever happens next. I was afraid of this. Nitrocell security system won't open with all the uglies around. Clear them out and make sure the system can see you doing it.
I know one thing is, like, I gotta learn how to, like, word my stuff better. Well, and not that I have to learn, it's that I have to, like, get it out properly, you know? And whenever I'm distracted, my words don't come out properly. So whenever I'm trying to teach somebody something, and I'm, like, doing something at the same time, it tends to be a little bit less productive. I learned that with, like, teaching people, teaching my friends how to do stuff. I've been watching you for 2 months and I've never really seen anything in your life. Nice that I've seen you today. Yeah, that's good. I've been trying to get my content better. Hoping it's doing well.
Albrecht's damn necromites are
Damn necromites,
reinforcing
he
the
says.
Nitrocell. Your hands are tied until you knock them out.
Why is it up there? Oh, there we go. Yeah. I didn't do a video yesterday, and I kind of started to think I should not do a video today.
Keep fitting them.
And the reason why is because I don't really have anything to make a video on. I could probably do the Onos again, like a revamp of the Onos build. It'd probably help. But no, I'll not be doing that one. Omni. Someone got a dog named Omni? Oh, Lomni.
Necromites are slowing us down. Find them, smash them.
I'm trying to think of what I was doing about 2 months ago. Not entirely sure what I did. I don't know which video it was. I think 2 months ago I was I was doing something. I was actually thinking, like, maybe I should do the Atomos, because my Atomos is really good.
Albrecht didn't want anyone in here.
Okay, nobody really talks about the Atomos. And my Atomos is probably one of my strongest weapons. Like, mechanically speaking, is mostly what it is.
Not what I was hoping for, but that could still come in handy.
It's probably a weapon that could get a perfect 5 with my score. Because I know it can kill acolytes in a single magazine. They're also very good sustain. You know what? Yeah, I could probably do that. I'll do it next week though, just because I think I should take a break on videos right now. Great Prime, yeah. Great Prime would be interesting. I think I've never had Great Prime before. I've heard about it, where it's just you go to the Greats in the void, I think. Because I think that's what it is.
Another day. Hey. Just promise me you won't let. Hi.
I pressed the wrong one.
Opinion, nice.
I'm curious. Okay, yeah. It was an Aberbo's item for 9k plat. Damn. That's crazy. I bet somebody bought it too. I'm actually okay. Somebody bought. What did they buy? Somebody bought something in Warframe that was like they accidentally made it like 1,000 plat.
No wrong answers. They all suck. But you're not cracking a Netra cell without
it. 2 legendary ones. My experience with like legendary ones and stuff is really interesting because like okay, one of the things about MR that I know is like for how many people like to brag about their MR being high.
Control of a few terminals.
A lot of them just like aren't very good at the game because a lot of the time when they are MR legendary something, they actually speed ran the game. They didn't actually like play the game, you know? So a lot of the time their whole thing is like, I'm super high MR, look at me, I'm so good. When in actuality, they just like don't know what they're doing. And you can kind of tell by it being an MR, like some MR legendary something that also does meta. Because when you're speedrunning the game, what's really good? Meta. Because meta is so simple to use, which is the whole point of meta. It's so efficient. My weird thing with like with that is like it's not the fact that I not necessarily the fact that I don't like them going down. It's the fact that like a lot of them tend to brag a lot, and when they brag a lot, you can kind of sort of tell that they're probably not going to be like very good at the game.
Get ready for whatever happens next.
Because a lot of the time people are bragging about something that like isn't entirely accurate, if that makes any sense.
And make sure the system can see you doing it.
Like, you ever watch an Overwatch video or like an Overwatch streamer, and one of their teammates says, "I'm so good," or like, what's a good example? Like, they're bragging about how they beat somebody who was nanoed, and you look at the streamer's point of view, and that person was like carried completely by the healer. Or the support, they call it. And then not only that, but they spent like 30 seconds frozen typing at people. And so they weren't able to, you know, protect their teammates. And when that happens, they end up losing kills. And they lose kills, they end up losing the game. Because, you know, they spent so much time typing shit. There's a kind of humility and humbleness to a person who's actually good, you know? I get a good example in Warframe, actually. I keep going to this guy so much, but he's like such a good example. Nightmare Frame has this weird thing where he plays nothing but meta, and he's super cocky. But like, you go you go into like you go into his streams and you watch him play, he relies on last gas to a point where it's the reason he's winning. And that's not good. And he's proud of it too. He's proud of the fact that like he can double cap. But like you see how many times he goes down and has to use last gas. I'm sorry, but if you had to use last gas more than 6 times, which is the amount of times you can be revived until you die, I think you technically lost that mission because you did revive yourself anyway. So it's like, he has like this weird thing of like bragging about being the best, when in actuality, he's like aggressively average. You put anything inside of his hands besides his mains, like Korra or something, and he doesn't know what to do with it. You know? He'll say it's trash, oh it's trash, oh it's trash, and then he'll play with somebody who has that setup that he said was trash, and that person ends up out surviving and out damaging him, and he gets so pissy. And I'm like, dude, there's a certain humility that comes with being the best, you know, that he just doesn't have, because in actuality he's not the best, you know? Oh, here's a good example of somebody who has humility and is the best. Is Ninja from streamers. I'm pretty sure you know stuff, right? The time he modded Tenet Glaxion for viral hunter munitions and called it mediocre. Yeah. I learned that I actually learned with that after trying to do Viral and Heat. I found that Viral and Heat made it fucking awesome. Like Corrosive and Cold is like not good with it, but Viral and Heat, that shit is awesome. Like, I actually was thinking about redoing my video and saying like, oops, my bad, because Viral and Heat with that weapon is so good. Lieutenant Glaxion. And yeah, it's like, yeah. But yeah, Ninja is a good example of humility because he's the while also being the best, because he's a streamer who literally walked so everybody could run, and he basically made the streaming game work, you know? But he has this humility to him while he'll still pick you up when you go down without complaining. And that's hard to do if you're obviously above said player, you know? It's hard to pick up somebody without complaining when you obviously outclass them.
Damn necromites are reinforcing the Netrocell.
It's interesting,
Your hands are
you know?
tied until you knock them out.
Whenever Ninja says that like he's the best streamer, it's like everybody knows him, you know? Ninja is very humble, yeah. Another person who's very humble while being the best is Moist Critical. Moist Critical, he'll talk shit, but he won't just constantly say that he's the best, right? Like, he'll talk shit, but like, yeah, especially like his YouTube channel, right? But the thing is, like, when he's playing games, he's not as humble, not really as humble. But when it comes to his YouTube channel, he's pretty humble. At least from what I can tell, you know? Because I don't really watch his streams very often, or watch his gameplays very often. Yeah, I'm gonna go up and have a nice day. Have a nice day. Oh, what's happening? Oh, there it is. I'm tripping. I'm tripping out.
Albrecht didn't want anyone in. I want to know why.
Actually, I'm not entirely sure about Moist Critical. I think what it is the tone of voice is not very aggressive. But I've heard him like talk mad shit while playing games, so I don't think he's entirely the best example. What I noticed, this is probably going to be pretty interesting. What I noticed is people who have content where they review things, they tend to be quite asshole-like. Like a lot of people who have review content, like they're kind of assholes. And they have this thing where it's like they're also really hard to please. But a lot of the things they focus on are like very, like they're not the most important things, right? I think legitimately the biggest example for that is probably Asmongold, where he tries to be as logical as possible. When in actuality, his reason for not liking Soulframe is visuals. With the visuals, he has a problem with. But as the person he was reviewing said, that I agree with, is it's about how the game feels, not how it looks. So if the gameplay of Soulframe is good, it's good, you know? Like, oh, here's actually a good example. Like, there's a lot of games that are puzzle games that look really shitty to play, to watch, when in actuality they're really fun to play. And I hate puzzle games, so it's they get their they get their win where they get it, you know. Also, do you have to do the last one, or did you already do Netris Levels?
Too long, that's for sure.
You need one more? And also people are bad talking Soulframe due to the particle effects and flashiness, but 9 times out of 10 you can turn off the particle engine. You did it? Okay.
Okay, you're the boss.
Yeah, that's one thing, is like, you can adjust the glare. The way I see it is, Soulframe was being showed to us with all the things at max, when you literally could turn off a lot of things. Like, a good example is actually Warframe right here. When you look at my settings for Warframe, the thing people were mad about was glare, right? Guess what I have off? Bloom, no, is it Bloom? I think it's Bloom. So also, like, Bloom has like this right here, right? Like a Warframe turned down the particle engine. Yeah. Yeah, right here. I have particle engine set to like this, which I think Bloom is the issue. They probably had it fully made. Glare. Wait, enables use of glare areas. I have access brightness. Distortions. But yeah, like all these settings, you can turn them off. I think also another thing is like, one of the huge things is Warframe, not Warframe, but gameplay is king, but gameplay is not just visuals, you know? Some of the prettiest games have shitty gameplay, and some of the ugliest games have good gameplay, you know? I think a good I need a good like thing that I could probably push as like a bit mean, but like very true. This looks like a hilariously bad game is coming from somebody who plays World of Warcraft. You know what game is really hard to watch to a point where it just like is barely watchable? Is fucking World of Warcraft. Cause you look at it when you're actually watching it, it doesn't look good. I know a lot of people who play World of Warcraft would probably defend it because it's such a popular game. But yeah. World of Warcraft looks like shit. Yeah, exactly. But apparently it plays good. Then again, you know how many people use add-ons and stuff? Like, that's the thing, is like, add-ons are just like, you shouldn't like rely on add-ons to make your game better, you know? That's like saying Skyrim is good because of the mods.
Well done, lads.
That's not entirely true, you know? World of Warcraft also does look really awful. Like, oh my god. Like, legitimately, that whole thing of like, this game looks hilariously bad is coming from somebody who plays World of Warcraft. And says that World of Warcraft looks better than Final Fantasy 14. Like, I understand, like, sometimes the art style of Final Fantasy 14 looks very out of place. But, like, gameplay-wise, it looks better. You know? I've actually played Final Fantasy 14, and I say it looks good, but I don't entirely like how it feels, you know? In fact, a lot of the time when people talk about Final Fantasy, they're talking about the community, but not the gameplay, which is interesting.
With your courage,
Word to the wise, Tenno.
we hold the line. Your fish needs you.
I think Eisman Gold said he was gonna try Soulframe and Warframe. But he did say like Warframe does look bad, but I would say I agree. But when you play the game, it feels really good. That's why I have hope for Soulframe. Because visuals is not where it's at, especially when it's coming from a developer who seemed like he didn't really play the game, you know? Cause like, it seemed like he was showing off some stuff, but it seemed like he wasn't really like gaming, you know? So if you see it with like another player, like an actual streamer, maybe, then you might run into a situation where it looks a lot better, you know? Also, let me check something. What time is it? Oh, it's 10 minutes until 3. YouTube, I'm actually considering ending it now, but I'm not, I don't think I should. Let's see. Actually, we could probably slip in one more mission. What mission do you want to do? If we can slip one more mission in here. You picked a mission? Okay, let's see. Oh, let's see what arbitration they have. Yeah, hold on. What arbitration do they have? Cause I like playing the arbitrations. Excavation? Oh yeah. Yeah, that one sounds good. I honestly am not that I'm not against arbitrations with excavation. Somebody was saying that I should make my tits bigger. I was considering it, actually. I was considering making myself have massive tits, actually. Fucking badonkadonk. Actually, it would be pretty good. I could make like a model that has massive tits and massive thighs. That would be funny. The one thing about that is, I'm actually sort of into flat chests. You know, flat justice and all that. For this Bloodwing. I wouldn't be surprised if somebody brings out the fucking what's it called? Cuba Ogress. An unstoppable walking apocalypse. Johnny's.
An artifact has been located. Proceed to.
I actually would like to have a Spectra incarnate. That would be really cool. Cause I got a ribbon for the Spectra.
Excavator is ready to go. Keep it powered.
And I want to justify putting 8 fucking Forma into my Spectra. Or was it 9? I think it was 9. I put 9 fucking Forma in that Spectra. I put some dedication into my secondaries, that's for sure. I'm actually considering getting another Spectra Vandal. Just because, like, I would like to be able to, like, make a build that doesn't need 8 Forma. I know one thing is that oh, what happened? Where'd he go? There we go.
Excavator is ready to go. Keep it powered and protected from enemy fire.
No!
Protect the remaining dig sites.
Yeah.
The scanner has picked up a target. Go to the dig site.
Oh my god. Actually, what did I touch upon? Oh. Pretty interesting thing I know about, like, the whole gameplay versus looks argument. If you ever look at, Dungeon Defenders 2, Dungeon Defenders 2, the animations and stuff, they're all like super ass. But it's actually a really fun game. The problem with that is like Dungeon Defenders, it's a very niche style of game. Like honestly, like there's a lot of people who look at it and it's like, oh, that's interesting. But like, I'm not gonna play it, you know? It's extremely niche. The tower defense games are extremely niche. Although I know a lot of people who have played Dungeon Defenders 2. The game all about the grind, and honestly, one of its highlights is actually pretty interesting. It's actually the combat. Weirdly enough, a tower defense game with pretty good combat. And one thing that kind of hurts it that is actually pretty interesting. Free-to-play gamers are very vain. So the fact that the newest character is kind of ugly is not great, you know? Not even kinda, she's kinda hideous. Like she's really ugly. The one thing that the one thing I actually heard was like they got rid of the main guy because he was kind of sexist. But you look at who's the most popular character in that game, it's like the Dryad and the Huntress. And they're the two, honestly, sexiest characters in the game, who also have a lot of vanity. That is sexy. So I think he had something going on in his head that was very, like, it could probably work. Because, like, that's, like, the main thing I say as a free-to-play player. We're very vain. So if you don't have a really good-looking character, you're not going to go anywhere. That's, like, a kind of cold, hard truth that not a lot of people really realize. If you're going to have a free-to-play game, you better not have any ugly characters. Like, legitimately.
Protect the unit while it extracts the artifact. The scanner has picked up a target. Go to the dig site.
The one thing with the First Ascendant actually is actually yeah. Look at First Ascendant. Who are the most popular characters out there? Like who are the ones you see running around all the time? Like just out in the open. You see a lot of the sexy characters, but you never see like Glay. In most of the dudes. Only time you ever see a dude is if it's a very powerful dude, right? Or it's like the starter dudes. When it comes to the female characters, the ones that run around are literally the hottest ones in the game. It's a bit different for the boss killers like Glay. Glay, you just don't see her anywhere besides boss places, you know? But you look at how many people are using Glay in like a regular mission, like an average mission. Yeah, you see more bunnies than Glays, huh? And it's actually for a very interesting reason. It's just the fact that Glay doesn't have the sex appeal. And you're like, oh, I see a lot of Glay ultimate. Yeah, and why is that? It's because she's the pretty one. That's actually pretty interesting.
Has run out of power. Find a cell.
It's kind of like this one thing I actually experienced when talking to a friend. He asked, "Can I have the skin?" And I'm like, "Why?" And he says, "Because this character is ugly, and I would play him if he just wasn't ugly." So I got him a skin, and then he played that character for like a few months, which is very interesting.
Look what we just uncovered. We need another power cell for the excavator.
I think using a beam weapon is kind of sort of butting me in the ass right now. Also, me being a host is probably not great either, because I'm summoning a lot of enemies. That's the cool thing about, like, that's the, no, not the cool thing, but that's the interesting thing about being in Warframe. Aw, shit. 69 cryotic. Nice.
The remaining dig sites.
Oh, somebody's dead. Oh, Butchie Cat's dead. What the fuck? I think that just happened too. Oh, there's no drones. Where the drones at? Brr. Can't pick that up. I'm gonna do rolling. Come here, you two. Hey. Hey. Meow. We have 5. Oh. There we go. Well, let me... There we go.
Excavator deployed. Protect the unit while it extracts the artifact. An artifact has been located. Proceed to the dig site.
Trying to put your cat AFK. I think you put your cats AFK. Oh no! Oh no! Yeah. Actually,
Excavator destroyed. Protect the remaining dig sites.
no!
Excavator is ready to go. Keep it powered and protected from enemy fire. The scanner has picked up a target. Go to the dig site. Excavator is ready to go. Keep it powered and protected from enemy fire. Excavator destroyed. Protect the remaining dig sites.
Protect the remaining dig sites.
Excavator destroyed. Protect the remaining dig sites.
await this arbitration as any mortal creature would. There are no second chances.
Oops. I only have 300 health. Oh shit.
Excavator deployed. Protect the unit while it extracts the artifact. An artifact has been located. Proceed to the dig site.
That's what you got. Dopey. And apparently has a dog named Dopey over there. Let's see. He does. Dopey the dog! I wonder what kind of dog.
The excavator has lost power. Find another cell.
Let's protect this
Excavator
one.
Destroyed. Protect the remaining dig sites.
Well, wrong one. We'll do this one and then we'll go. Alright, let's go.
Your hard work has just been rewarded.
Hip sculpture, yay. Stretches. Oh. Alright. So no video this week. I'm too tired. And I have nothing to make a video on. Other than that, I'm good for today. Next week, I'll start off with Warframe. Like usual. And then I'll do some other stuff. I'm considering, I actually started to consider another animation. So be excited for that if I ever do it. So yeah. Have wonderful, wonderful nightmares. I will see you in remember, if you're watching my content, I know you're into it. Honey, honey. Good night. Meow. Oh my. You got a good squishy squish. Good night.